Hey guys, okay, so I know I haven't done a video in a while, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I've been really busy the past year, between high school, college, work, gymnastics, um, but yeah, that's all starting to kind of slow down, so I thought I'd start making a few more videos. So today's video, as you can see by the title, I don't know which side it's on, this is kind of what you guys should be doing to your hair after you shower. I've watched a ton of videos on what other people do after they shower. I've done a lot of research into it because as you guys can tell, because of my old videos, I had dark brown hair, and then my videos from my old channel have bleach blonde hair, and now I'm kind of like in between. I color my hair a lot. And those of you guys that know me from past videos know that or knowing like actual life, not YouTube life, know that I have super curly hair. So between straightening it and coloring it and just doing really stupid stuff to it, it's pretty damaged. My hair has been this length forever because as soon as it grows, I cut it so that I can kind of get rid of some of the damage. And it's actually doing pretty well. It seems pretty healthy. So yeah, this is what I've learned to do after a shower. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that's first is a lot of people blow dry their hair. I try not to do this, but if you are going to do this, definitely you want to use a heat protectant. The one that everybody uses is Treseme's heat tamer spray, or what is this one called? Thermal Creations. I don't know. It's always just been called the heat tamer spray. Everyone uses this. Like, for the longest time, I didn't know there was anything else. But I don't use this when I blow dry my hair, just because I don't know. I feel like it's too powerful of a heat tamer spray. It kind of like clogs my hair up. I only use this when I'm curling my hair. I use this on my extensions, and if I'm really straightening my hair, like really like flat iron and everything, because I don't normally do that. What I found is this. It's a 10. It's the leave-in keratin. Yeah. Well, it's Miracle Leave-In plus keratin. And those of you guys that know it's a 10, and those of you guys that don't, it does 10 things. Well, it claims to do 10 things. The maintenance of keratin straightening treatments, which I had done like 3 years ago. Increases styling and manageability, perfect for all hair types, replaces lost protein, protects natural keratin in hair, protects against heat. That is the big one. I don't totally believe that it's a heat protectant, but for blow drying my hair, this is kind of like I don't think it really is one, but it kind of justifies, like, yeah, I don't need to use one because I already use this. Because the best thing about this is it detangles my hair really well. What I do when I get out of the shower, because I have very curly hair, is I get out, I let it kind of dry a little bit, I run a wide tooth comb through it, just because you have to brush your hair, like, but if you brush it and then it dries and then it poofs up and all this complicated stuff. So after I run a comb through it, I run it under cold water, really cold water, and it makes it so that it just goes nicely. But it's still really tangled afterwards because it decides to curl. I need to use this. So when I blow dry it, it just happens to be heat protectant also. You guys are gonna laugh at me. What I normally do if I want to straighten my hair, like how I did this, which it's not perfectly straight, but it's basically straight. I sit in front of my heater. I'm not kidding you. It is so much easier than holding the blow dryer. It's so much less damaging than like pulling my hair and blow drying each individual strand. I literally will sit in front of like a space heater. I'll shake my hair upside down, put it back, I'll just kind of like play with it, going like this a lot, just so it gets nice and straight, and it works for me. And I accidentally discovered this once because I was on vacation and I forgot. I had only brought a comb, didn't bring a brush. I brought heat protectant, didn't bring a blow dryer, didn't bring a flat iron, didn't bring a curling iron. Yeah. So, even though it was the middle of summer, I sat in front of my heater and straightened my hair. But now I do it all the time. Alright, so moving on from blow drying. Something I use when I blow dry, when I don't, when I sit in front of the heater, when I do anything, is this. It's Frizz-ease by John Frieda. Honestly, I love this stuff. It's very, very moisturizing. You put about that much in your hair, you rub it through your hands, and it just makes it, like, you can feel the silk on your hands. Like, it's just so soft. This product is very similar to Cheese Silk Confusion. I do like this better because the Cheese Silk Confusion is a lot thinner, so I feel like it doesn't weigh down my hair as much. But for a cheap version, this is awesome. And me being like still in like high school / college, I ain't got a lot of money. So I tried to go even cheaper, and I bought this Brazilian Smooth Keratin Silk Serum. It's basically a watered down version of this. Like, you can even see, like, when you, you guys can't see it, darn, there's a glare. But, like, when you tilt the bottle, this one, the liquid takes a lot longer to turn than this one that's, like, water. Like, it just, yeah. Not crazy about this one. This is still a good product. I definitely recommend this for girls with, like, really oily hair that still need to put something in it because it's a lot thinner than these, but it's a little too thin. Okay, my next product is something that I was suggested when I went to Sally's Beauty Supply store because they said that it's very similar to the Cheese Silk and it's very similar to the Cheese Silk Confusion, but it's cheaper. It's more natural, and it's this one and only argan oil derived from Moroccan argan trees. I never actually really read it. That's kind of cool. Basically, it's just a spray. It's very light. I definitely like this. I used to leave this in my car because I didn't want to leave this in my car. Oh, didn't want to leave this in my car because, yeah, I like to use this every day. But this is just for, like, I don't know, it helps reduce frizz, makes your hair a little shinier. So it's kind of a cheaper version of this. And I think I would have loved this if it wasn't quite so thin and if it wasn't a spray, because I like to have it in my hands and then kind of like rub it through my end. I don't like to spray it on my hair. Whatever, it's not the end of the world though, I just spray it into my hands and do it, but I don't know, I like these better where you actually have to like open it and you pour it into your hands. My hands are really slippery now, by the way, because of like, I keep putting these products on my hands. And the cheaper version of this, which before I discovered any of these products, this was my go-to product for frizzy hair. It is the Garnier Fructis Style Sleek and Shine. Looks like this. It's just this bright green bottle. This is like the drugstore, like, yeah, like this is as cheap as you can go. Out of all these products, this is probably the cheapest one. Well, out of all these oil products. And it's supposedly a 5-in-1 serum spray. Instantly smoothing, luminous shine, tame flyaways, resist frizz, fight humidity. I definitely agree with the fighting humidity. It was fantastic when I used this all last summer. It was really good with the humidity because, like I said before, I have really curly hair, and it helped that, like, when it did get humid, my hair didn't instantly curl. Like, it would kind of get a wave to it, but it wasn't like, alright, there's my spring back curls. It doesn't really tame flyaways. Just kind of like another oil. Definitely resist frizz, but that's just what all oils do. It's just kind of like, it's like if you were to take extra virgin olive oil, which is another option for anybody that can't afford any of these products. You just run that in your ends, and it's moisturizing. Just make sure you don't do too much because your hair will get weighed down. But yeah, I like all those products, well, except for this one, the Brazilian Smooth. I'm not really crazy about that. So yeah, moving on to, I guess you could say, like your hairsprays, your mousses, your gels, everything. I don't use any of those. Well, okay, I use mousse, and that is it. I hate hairspray. I hate gel. Oh, but there's one gel that I kind of liked. It's definitely, I think it's the same brand. I think it's Garnier. It's in a little green jar, and that's for like if you're a gymnast or a cheerleader and you need like heavy duty gel. I like that because it would put my hair up like and stay, but you could brush it out at the end of a competition. Just a little side note. But my favorite, I guess, hair keeper, it keeps your hair the way you want it, is this. It's Herbal Essences Totally Twisted Curl Boosting Mousse. I use this when I blow dry my hair. I use this definitely when I curl it. I use this if I scrunch my hair. I use this for everything. Yeah, okay, so the top is kind of MIA, but whenever I need to use it, it's definitely like in my desk or something, and it doesn't stay on, but when I need to use it, I just kind of put it on and push it, and it works. Should probably go invest in a new bottle, but I haven't yet. Yeah, but I love this stuff, and it's purple, which is awesome. And it's strength number 2, which is extra. I have tried a strength number 1, and I liked it a lot, but it didn't like hold a scrunch. It would help hold curls, straight hair, anything like that, but I couldn't scrunch my hair with it. I've never tried a 3, just because this was enough for me. Okay, and my last little section of this video is dry shampoos. My absolute favorite dry shampoo of all time is this. It's Psst, which I can't decide if it's like Psst, like here I have secretly didn't wash my hair and I'm using a dry shampoo, or if it's the sound that it makes like when you spray it, which actually this one's empty, so I use the other one. Oh, this one's empty too. Oh darn. But that sound that it makes when you spray it, I don't know. I love this stuff. It completely, not dries my roots, but it just takes all the oils out, and oh, it's fantastic. It adds a lot of volume to your hair. But the problem I ran into this is because you guys know, like, I've been blonde, I've been brunette, I'm now in the middle. When I had the dark hair, if I didn't like rub it into my scalp, like literally stand there for a while going like this, trying to like get the white out, I'd look like I had baby powder on my head, which actually I've done. Baby powder works awesome for blondes, not for brunettes. So I went in search of one that kind of helps brown hair. And this is the only one that I could really find. I'm sure there's other ones. What is this brand? Batiste? I could be totally butchering that name, but it has a hint of dark and deep brown. It's, as you can see on like the cap, that little part here, it's very dark. It looks a little weird, like if you were to spray it on like your hand, but it looks totally natural in your hair. I wasn't crazy about the actual like drying part, like it, I don't know, I could actually feel it like kind of building up in my hair. But it was better than nothing, and it was better than having white spots in my hair. What I haven't tried yet is there's a lot of powders that you can use in your hair. I mean, obviously baby powder is one that's really amazing. I love that stuff. There's definitely some dark colored ones for girls with dark hair. I just haven't tried them yet because they don't really have them at drugstores, and I don't like to go to like big name places and buy hair care stuff. But what I recently discovered, I was watching someone's video and they had like half mentioned it, was whenever you have certain perfumes, like Viva La Juicy is my favorite, the Vera Wang Princess one's nice, there's the Britney Spears, the one that's a little ball, those are the three that I use the most. You can buy body powder versions of them. A lot of times like they'll come in the pack with them. And those work really good in your hair. It's like the same as using baby powder, but it smells amazing. And when the girl said it, I sat there and I was like, oh my god, how did I never think of this? I went out and I bought every single kind. Like, I bought my Juicy Couture one, like all of them are like, yeah. And I barely use them because now I have dark hair, but when I was blonde, I loved them. So yeah, that's basically it for the video. Yeah. No, there's no other products. Just ladies, try and use as little heat as possible. And if you are going to use heat protectant. Please. It's so bad for your hair not to. Take it from me, who's killed the fuck out of her hair. I'm sorry for my language, but my hair was so dead for the longest time. And I would love to be able to have my hair down to my butt like I used to when I was little, but I can't. It's stuck right here. And the worst part is everybody's like, oh, well, just grow it just below your boobs. Okay, well, when your boobs are like huge, it's really hard. That's like growing it to my belly button. It doesn't work. What else? So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try as hard as possible to put up more videos. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. Mwah. Love you guys.